Why is he joining ICE? Does he need the work?
I guess he needs money.
How much does it pay? It can't pay more than, Hollywood.
I don't know.
It's got to pay more than it's got to pay more than bartending or being a waiter.
Yeah.
He says he felt inspired to do it, like it was put in his path.
I've always dreamt of rounding up people from their jobs or just off the street and throwing them in a van and, carting them away.
This is what happens when you kneel before Zod.
Kneel before Zod!
I would have done whatever it took so I didn't have to join ICE. I would have knelt before Zod. I would have taken Zod inside of my heart.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Radio Labyrinth.
Hey, everybody. We got listed at number 57 on the 100 Best Television Show Podcasts on the Million Podcasts website. You can go to millionpodcasts.com and check that out. That's pretty cool. I didn't know this thing even existed, but I looked into it to see if it was a scam, and it isn't.
Are you sure about that?
This sounds like a scam.
It's a scam.
No, that is Scam City.
It's a scam.
It is not a scam.
Are you sure?
Yep, never been more sure of anything in my life.
Nah, it's legit.
Are you sure about that?
Definitely. Maybe.
Was that we used to appear in the top 100 all the time?
Yeah, that magazine went out of business.
Yeah.
It was an actual print magazine. I think that's why.
Yeah, but they didn't list our YouTube. They only listed our
audio channel.
So somewhere out there, the 58th podcast is like crying into their chair.
We were close to, the two ladies from The Office who talk about The Office. So I thought that was pretty cool. So thank you to the people at millionpodcasts.com. And there are a million podcasts. And I've kind of been listening to, we had Frank Santopadre on a couple weeks ago. And I'm really digging Fun for All Ages, even without the Gilbert. And, Gilbert's still there, influential.
Smigel did Gilbert this week.
I know. But it's still not, what's his name again?
Barrett Letty.
Barrett Letty. That guy is spot on perfect and able to improvise and do jokes as Gilbert would have done. But so I've been listening to that. I'm not really listening to a lot of the comedy podcasts anymore, although Harlan never disappoints. Theo Vaughn was good. I think I made it my staff pick, or I might have done it last week. But Theo Vaughn with Dusty Slay, who was just in town in Atlanta this past weekend and did not do a meet and greet, much to the dismay of our friend Jamie, who has been on the show before, but that's who I usually take to comedy shows. So what are we going to talk about this week? I don't know. You guys put some stuff in here. The Boys is finished filming its final season. So what's that, season 4 or 5?
5.
Lizzie, do you watch The Boys?
I've never watched The Boys, but I think I saw like the first episode and I liked it. Mm-hmm. But it's not something I can watch around now. So you'd have to wait till late at night, which at that point, I got other things to do. But I heard I'd really like it. Like so many people ask me, "Have you seen The Boys? You would love it," and I have never seen it.
Well, where did we leave off with season 4?
Butcher had that virus that he was going to use to kill all the Supes.
Yeah.
And basically kill himself. And I kind of just left it there. Homelander kidnapped all the boys, declared martial law or whatever, and took over the world or the United States.
I have to do a rewatch on that. And where's Gen V in all of this?
Yeah, that's coming back in September.
Okay. And that would be its second season, right?
Yeah. And that kind of tied into the last season with that virus and stuff.
And then no idea when The Boys comes back? It'll be
2026 sometime, I'm sure.
Okay.
So I have time to watch the show before the new season comes out.
Plenty of time, yes. You stay up late. You can watch it when he goes to bed. How late do you stay?
I do stay up late, but then I have other things to do too, though.
What, house cleaning?
Sometimes, Dick. But a lot of times it's homeschool stuff, like getting prepared because I have to teach my son.
Can you guys hold down the homeschooling while I'm in the pool?
Yeah.
It's a little distracting.
But loud, yeah.
Radio Labyrinth is brought to you this week and every week by our wonderful sponsors. The Punchline Comedy Club in Sandy Springs, Georgia. Upcoming comics that you can see. John Heffron will be at the Punchline August 21st through the 23rd. Kiefer Thompson will be there on August 27th. Landon Talks on August 28th. And April Macy returns for the weekend of September 5th through September 7th. Check them out. For more information and tickets and all of that, simply go to punchline.com. All right, so what else is going on? South Park is skipping another week. Is there any reason as to why they're skipping another week? What are they trying to keep it so up to date with what's going on in the world that they have to do 2 weeks?
I don't think they have to, because they can do an episode like in 2 days or whatever.
Yeah. They said they're preparing for their anniversary.
Yeah, tonight's supposed to be like the anniversary of South Park, so they're doing like a retrospective thing where they're showing a bunch of old episodes.
Oh.
So it's kind of like
interviews and behind the scenes stuff.
It's like South Park holiday.
Well, I'll have to wait and watch it tomorrow.
What do you got to do? Housework?
It's like Tim ever lifts a finger.
Baloney. We both do a lot of work around there. I do dishes. I'm good at doing. Hey, listen, when I was a kid, if I didn't do dishes at my house, they were never done. My mom would put she'd make goulash and then put the dish in the dishwasher, and I'd have to wash it 20 times for it to get it clean. And that was when she would put ashtrays in the dishwasher and wash them with the food dishes without cleaning them. So everything had cigarette ash on it. It was clean, but it was gross. I was just kidding. You don't have to be mad.
I know you were just kidding. I'm not mad.
Don't make me go Rambo on your... Oh, but speaking of Rambo, this is weird. There's a Rambo prequel in the works. So I guess this will take place in Vietnam.
Yeah.
And
that story they told about Rambo back in Vietnam in the first movie.
I can't find his legs. I can't find his legs.
I want to go home, Johnny. I want to drive my Chevy. I'm doing what? I can't find your fucking legs. I can't find your legs.
Yeah. All right. So there's going to be a series, and Stallone obviously won't be in it.
Right. They're turning it over to some 26-year-old kid.
I hope that guy can talk like Stallone.
Is he writing it or directing it or anything like that?
I haven't heard who's making it. Oh, I did hear who was directing it, I think.
Mitch Cumstein?
Yeah, my college roommate.
Yeah.
Was that really his name?
No.
No, the dude that wrote Black Adam is writing it.
Oh, okay.
And Jelmiri Hellander is the director. Yeah. I don't know what
he did. Rare
familiar
Exports.
With him? Yeah.
That Christmas, I think he's Finnish. If you ever want to watch a really wild, off-the-wall Christmas movie, watch Rare Exports. It's very cool.
This program for a special news bulletin.
We interrupt programming to bring you this breaking news bulletin.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
We interrupt this program to bring you this bulletin.
Here's some stories that we've been following at the Radio Labyrinth news desk.
Yeah, mine's about Dean Cain joining ICE.
Oh, I thought it was like a South Park episode where they were going to have Superman join ICE, but I guess it's Dean Cain from Superman. What show was he on? Lois and
Clark.
Lois and Clark. Okay. Why is he joining ICE? Does he need the work?
I guess he needs money.
How much does it pay? It can't pay more than
I
Hollywood.
don't know.
It's got to pay more than. Yeah, it's got to pay more than bartending or being a waiter.
Yeah.
He says he felt inspired to do it, like it was put in his path.
I've always dreamt of rounding up people from their jobs or just off the street and throwing them in a van and, carting them away.
This is what happens when you kneel before Zod.
Yeah.
Kneel before Zod!
Did he kneel before Zod? I would have done whatever it took so I didn't have to join ICE. I would have knelt before Zod. I would have taken Zod inside of my heart.
Heart equals ass.
Mm-hmm. Well, mouth, ass, you name it. I want to be graphic on this show. I don't want to be gross on this show. I'm inspired by other podcasts now to tone it down a little bit and be a little happier and not talk about things that are polarizing like Superman joining ICE. Now, if he had Superman powers, he could just, put them all in a giant sack and fly them to the sun. But
why he could just fly them back to wherever country they came from.
Yeah, beats dropping them out of the back of a cargo plane.
Yeah. Locking them up in Alligator Alcatraz.
What a beautiful place, Alligator Alcatraz. By the way, we don't get to talk about South Park, when it's fresh and new, but Kristi Noem episode was funny as hell.
Did you see the alternate ending they released?
Where can you find that?
Store.
On their Twitter, they released the alternate ending where she goes into a pet store and you just see all these gun flashes going off and you hear all this barking. And then a puppy crawls out and she comes out and just blows the puppy away.
They must not have shown that on Comedy Central because I saw it on.
They don't, but they added on to the Hulu version.
Right.
Yeah, because I saw it too. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't see that, but I did get a kick out of. She's like, "We're not going to shoot anybody unless there's a danger," and she's like, "Oh my god!" And it's a puppy.
Yeah, and I don't know why people would get so upset about it. She at first did, but I think somebody sensible in the administration or the social media people, they're like, quit complaining about it and just embrace it. And I think that's what they've done.
Well, she wasn't upset about the puppies getting shot. She was upset about her face crawling off of her head.
Mm-hmm. But that was funny.
Yeah, but she was upset about that they were making fun of like her looks. She wasn't upset about shooting puppies.
Yeah, she thought it was like misogynistic to make fun of her beauty or her makeup routine or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious also.
Yeah, it was funny, and she should have a sense of humor. I mean, what else is there left? You can't take away our sense of humor. You can't. There's just, you got to let it go. You know,
have a personality first.
In that side of the aisle or whatever, they fought so hard to be able to say, you know, artard and other things like that. It's like, those are the things that are important to us. Or, you know, suck it up, snowflakes, and da-da-da-da-da. Well, don't act like a snowflake when you get made fun of. It's satire. Deal with it, bitch. King of the Hill, I'm on, I think, episode 5 or 6 now because I'm slow rolling it. Is anyone finished with it?
No.
I am.
No, you did.
Oh, that's right. You did finish it all.
I realized I could do Bobby. Come to Robota Chain. I'm Bobby.
Of course, you're using propane.
No, Dad. I wanted to, but you got to use coal, Dad, and a certain type of coal, too. It's really hard to get.
Oh, well, I'll just go be a soccer coach so I can have sex with Peggy.
Dad, you hate soccer.
I learned to love it in Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
So how far are you, Jeff and Dustin?
2.
Oh, okay.
3.
Then I'm not going to spoil anything. But there is that episode that we're kind of talking about addresses a lot of funny things very subtly and somewhat in your face, too. So I was going to try to do one a week, but there's just really nothing else on that I want to watch. So.
Alien Earth.
Well, I couldn't watch that last night. So is it good or is it?
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good.
All right. Do you have to watch any of the other recent Alien things to be able to enjoy it, or is this a direct prequel to the first movie?
It is 2 years before the first movie.
Okay.
But in reality, the opening of it, kind of the cold open that they have, kind of explains everything that you need to that point.
Yeah, you don't have to have seen the prequels or anything.
There's a brother and sister that are kind of the leads, and he plays the brother, and he is such a good actor.
Okay.
And I was impressed that he was even in this.
He's a good actor, mostly.
Mostly.
Well,
speaking of good actors, there was an interview recently with Alan Tudyk.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about his career and like everything that's happened. He's huge in the Star Wars world, and he's done, all these animated things. But the one film that kind of broke him, no one knew, or it wasn't widely known that it was him, and that was iRobot. He played the main character, the robot, iRobot with Will Smith. They did test marketing when they were, getting the film ready. And part of the test screenings that they do is that they rate the characters in the movie. And they came back to him and they said, man, your ranking is way higher than Will Smith's in this movie. And when that info made it back to Will Smith, all of a sudden he was pulled from the promotional circuit and his name was not put on anything and basically left because Will Smith got upped. He basically took him out.
Will Smith seems like to be a big dick.
Seems like it.
He made himself into an asshole in front of the entire country, or at least the 20% of it that watched the Oscars.
Yeah. And then he tried to do that. Did you see that comeback thing he tried to do recently?
No, I don't pay any attention.
What? France, I think I sent it to you on TikTok.
He tried to do a rap and everything like it was 1998.
I'm an action star.
That's right. He did. I swear to God, I thought that was AI.
No, that was real.
Embarrassingly,
it was real.
I think the first movie I saw him in, I think is the same for everyone, would be Independence Day. And my friend and I, who I went to see it with, was right after I moved to Atlanta, is when it came out in 96. So I went and saw it with my friend Mark. And we were both sort of impressed by how good he was in that movie and how funny he was. That line, "Oh, you did not shoot that green shit at me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny, I saw a thing about that the other. You remember when he's walking, when he crashes the alien ship and he's dragging the alien in the parachute?
Yeah.
And he says, he turns around and he goes, "And what is that smell?" And he kicks him. Mm-hmm. What it is, they filmed all that in the salt flats.
Okay.
And during the part of the year of the salt flats, they have rain that comes in and puts a thin coat of water, and it breeds a huge amount of brine shrimp.
Oh, wow.
And so when it dries, it smells like dried brine shrimp the whole time.
Gross.
So that was an ad lib line that they left in because the whole place, smelled like a dock.
Hey, guys, guess who's back? Winning, a.k.a. Charlie Sheen, is a 2-part documentary premiering on Netflix on September 10th, 2025. It's exploring Charlie Sheen's infamous 2011 drug-fueled meltdown and firing from 2.5 men. It's going to feature Charlie, some family and friends, including Denise Richards, Heidi Fleiss, John Cryer, Sean Penn, Ramon Estevez, Brooke Mueller, Chris Tucker, and Sheen's former drug dealer. What about Brie Olson? Think she's going to be in it? Have you seen her lately, Jeff?
No.
Go check her out on TikTok. It ain't your daddy's Brie Olson these days. So this is I don't know how many 2 parts. So that's something I'll watch. He was going around and then when he came to town to Atlanta, we did an interview with him on the radio, and he met Larry Wax and Southside Steve, and he did like a thing at some theater, and they went on stage with him, and Larry told some obtuse joke, some weird joke that Charlie didn't get, and I forget what happened after that. But anyway, I was supposed to go, but I just blew it off. I'm like, I'm not going to go there. I wish I had, or at least watched him do batting practice, because he was such a baseball fan. Tiger blood. Go, 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 go. Lizzie, I want to hear about the Underground Film Festival that you went to with our friend Josh Warren.
So we went to a film festival this weekend, and it's just in Atlanta. It's at the Limelight Theater, which used to be the Village Theater. Mm-hmm. But it's just tons, different rooms showing different types of films. So you've got horror, you've got the Underground Film Festival, you've got feature films. I went for the block Josh was in, which he did too. And it was mostly comedy films. It was about 87 minutes of short films. Wow. But Josh's was hilarious. It was called Zappinos. And it's I don't know if he's going to be pleased to hear this from me, but it is the funniest thing I've ever seen him in. So I was like highly impressed. They did a really great job. Matt Bruggeman was the writer. Josh acted in it, and pretty much the premise is he's going to buy Pokemon cards from some guy that he met on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
And he gets met with a weirdo that's selling them. He goes to the weirdo's house, and that weirdo is our very own Josh Warren. And he plays I don't know how they kept a straight face while they were doing that film. I have no idea.
He's a professional actor.
That's what he said, and because they did a Q&A after all the films with everybody, and everybody busted out laughing. But I was like, no, he's serious, because he was like, well, we're just the utmost professionals, and everybody's like, ha 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 ha, and it's like, no, he's being real right now.
Oh,
I saw your husband went with you.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He had fun too.
Yeah, I because I didn't go to the comedy show with you guys, so that's the first time I'd seen your husband. You want to know what my first impression was?
What?
I thought he looked like Dave Bautista.
Really?
Yeah,
wrestler,
the actor, but yeah.
A lot of people think he looks like the Doritos
mascot.
Yeah, the Doritos mascot.
I'm sorry, Dustin. I should have been more updated on my Batista references.
Well, he didn't. Yeah, I was going to say he's about half the size that he was when he was wrestling.
Yeah, steroids wore off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's my husband, Dustin. He was also in another one called Letterboxing, which wasn't done by Ass. So Zappinos was done by Ass.
Action Show Studios.
Yes. I know. Wanted to say Ass again.
We want to support Ass. We just want to support Ass all we can. You know. And then
I just want to give YouTube context.
So yeah, hey, Josh was in 2, and it really showed his versatility, and I'm super proud of him. So.
Views.
Or.
And Snooze.
Yeah, last week was Chief of War, that new Jason Momoa show. It's real good. I'm keeping watching it. It's a lot of work though because it's all subtitled. It's like all in Hawaiian language.
Yeah,
but it's very good. Well done. Lots of action. And Wednesday, which I haven't got to yet, I found out I only watched 6 of the first season, so I still got a couple more to go on that before I can start season 2.
With your pants on?
Yeah, and then Alien Earth.
Yes.
Watched both of those. So fucking good.
It is so good.
So there's 2 that I have to watch?
They came out. Yeah, they dropped 2 the first night.
Can Al watch Alien Earth?
No.
It's pretty violent.
It's pretty violent, yeah. And it starts like...
Besides the violent, is there like sexual content?
No sex stuff,
word?
but
Okay.
It's alien level.
The alien
gore.
is so fucking fast, too. It
Yes.
like whips through like 20 people in like 3 seconds.
Yeah. Not to mention, it's not the only alien.
Right.
There's other things.
Yeah, that eyeball thing.
That thing's crazy looking.
Yeah. Damn. That was real good. All right, this week, Fixed comes on Netflix.
What's that?
A movie. It's an animated movie about a dog on his last day before he gets fixed. Looks really funny. I put the trailer in there.
Yeah, the thing I heard about it was so blue and so dirty. The only thing that they didn't do was call it doggy style.
Who made it?
I don't know. The animation looks kind of like Ren and Stimpy almost. I wonder if any of those studios were involved. John Kay is not any part of it.
Oh, it does have that look.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the adult level of like Felix the Cat or something.
Yeah.
Look at this cast. You got Adam Devine, Idris Elba, Catherine Hahn, Fred Armisen, Beck Bennett, Bobby Moynihan. So, yeah. And who wrote it? Let's see. Story by Gendy Tartakovsky, John Vitti, Steve Greenberg, and Rich Lufrano. Yeah, directed by Gendy. Huh. Okay, this guy's done a ton of stuff.
Yeah, it looks really funny.
Hell yeah. Now listen to this guy's credits. Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, Star Wars, Clone Wars, Symbiotic Titan, Primal, Unicorn Warriors, Eternal. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. This was the project when you brought up Primal. This was what he's doing now.
Okay.
The dinosaur. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that show, I can't believe you guys talked about it like 8 years ago. I'm like, hey, you guys see Primal? You want to watch Heat with me?
All right, and the Rainmaker starts this week on USA and Peacock. This is a series adaptation of the John Grisham novel. Coppola made a movie.
Yeah, Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Matt Damon.
John Slattery from Mad Men is doing John Voight's role from the Coppola movie. Looks pretty good.
John Slattery. What did he play?
He was the boss, the white-haired boss guy of John Hamm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. The skinny guy.
Yeah. So it looks pretty good. I'm going to watch it. It's a views for me. And then there's a Devo documentary coming on Netflix on the 19th. This is made by the guy that made American Movie, which I love American Movie.
Oh, I love American Movie. I'm going to watch this for sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch that.
I wonder if my old boss's wife will be in this since she did.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you ever see the Whip It video, Lizzie?
No, I don't think so.
There's a video for that song, When a Problem Comes Along.
Yeah, you must whip it.
There's a music video, and they're just all doing sorts of weird things. It's on a set. And there's this woman she's a blonde cowgirl. And just because she was dating the guy. Well, she was my boss's wife when I worked out of a house in Sandy Springs, this company that made TV commercials. And she was in that. She's in I Love L.A. video for that. And she's in some ZZ Top video. And those are pretty much all the same, so I don't know which one is which.
Oh, gosh. What year was she in a ZZ Top video?
Well, 80. Well, the video for Whip It came out in 79 or 80, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they were an interesting couple. And that business was interesting. But it's no longer around. I made lots of commercials for radio stations all over the country. Yeah, I sure did. That was fun, though. The 90s were fun. The 90s were cool. All right. Thank you, Jeff. You guys want to do our staff picks?
Mine's those new Nutty Buddy ice cream bars.
When did those come out?
Just like last week.
Yeah.
I almost bought them the other day. I didn't.
It's peanut butter ice cream with a chocolate crunchy outside. Oh, it's so good.
No way I'd keep those in my house for more than all of them in a day.
Well,
only 4 come in a box, so you're all right.
I can tell you they're probably better than the Nutty Buddy Twinkie things they came out with.
Oh, that sounds gross.
Yeah, those are pretty. Those are pretty good.
We got those, and I was like, it tastes like a Nutty Bar, but the texture is a Swiss cake roll.
Yeah,
completely off.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, man, you didn't realize how much you missed the crunch until you bite into one of those.
I did Gravity Falls, which me and Al have been watching. Me and Bella watched it when she was younger, and then she reintroduced it to Al, so we've been watching that. And have you guys ever heard of that?
Oh yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah, it is a great show. It's so weird and it's so funny, and if you take the comedy out of it, it's actually quite dark.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Age group. What's the age appropriate beginning for? I could do with that. Like
I would say 8.
8 to 10.
Yeah. The main bad guy villain in it is a triangle with one eye named Bill Cipher.
Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of adult humor layered in there for you.
It's conspiracy theory stuff.
Yeah.
But like from a kid's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got Gilbert to pay attention to a short Marx Brothers song that he watched on YouTube with me because he knows the song already. Lydia the Tattooed Lady. He loves that song. And I started playing it, and he's like, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. And then Groucho started singing, and he just stood there staring at it. Wow, that's the song you play in your car.
Sometimes you got to make them watch it. You're like, you're going to like this. You think you're not going to like it, but you will. Sit down.
Enjoy my nostalgia.
Well, sometimes I'll hear him in his room, and he'll be, oh, Lydia, say happy. Lydia the Tattooed Lady.
That's so cute.
I know. I love that.
Because Gilbert needed the money.
Okay, well, my staff pick you definitely can't let the kids watch. The Monkey is available now on Hulu, Disney+.
I saw it was out on Hulu. I debated watching that, but I decided to watch both of Alien Earth instead.
It is so much fun. It's gory. It's funny. It's gory, and it loosely holds on to the Stephen King story it's based on. It's weird because I guess for some reason in copyright, they couldn't use the monkey with the cymbals. So they changed it to a monkey with a drum. So he hits a drum.
Okay.
When he
so like Monkey Shine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's nothing like other than the concept of when the monkey activates, something bad happens,
right.
Is the concept, and they just kind of ran with it, but they put it in a really good story around it. And it's for me, it's one of the best Stephen King related things that's come out in a while. Besides the monkey and bad things happen, there's not much similarity there.
Right.
But
I'm going to watch it.
And it was done by Osgood Perkins.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the son of Anthony Perkins, and he's done Long Legs.
Oh, okay.
That was the movie he did before, and then he did this one, and he's actually in this one. He plays a stepfather in this one, and it's so good. It's creepy. It's weird, and it's shot beautifully. I mean, it looks amazing. But yeah, I mean, it's nonstop too. I mean, it's just hit after hit after hit, and you don't know when it's done. You don't know what you're like. What the hell did I just watch?
Y'all watch Weapons? Is that available streaming?
No, it's not out yet. You gotta.
It's the one that they filmed here in town where they used my wife's school for it.
That's that dude from Whitest Kids You Know.
Everybody's loving it. Everybody's loving that movie, Weapons. I'm gonna have to check.
Yeah, there's a guy. He did Barbarian was his first movie.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law sent me a text, my brother's wife, and she said, I highly recommend Weapons. And I wrote back, huh? So she sent me the trailer, and I went, oh, yeah, duh, I'm an idiot. I already mentioned my staff pick, which is Dusty Slay on the This Past Weekend podcast with Theo Vaughn. It was a perfect guest for Theo because he could just do his shtick, and Dusty did really well. And when I was watching it, I did say hi for Lizzie.
Hey, I'm back, Mr. Sam Elliott. And I want to talk to you about one of the places I like to go whenever I'm in the Atlanta area, called Atlanta Pizza and Euro. And they've proudly been serving the East Metro Atlanta area for over 40 years. Atlanta Pizza and Euro is a place to be this summer. I don't know if they have Coors. Coors is a banquet beer. But they are featuring 3 tavern breweries, a night on Ponce. That's an IPA, and it's now available on draft. Atlanta Pizza and Euro has the best gyros, pizzas, hot subs, and Greek and Italian specialties around. Family-owned and operated, independent restaurants are a dying breed. And Atlanta Pizza and Euro continues to be a local favorite, serving the east side of Atlanta for over 30 years. Hey, Mike's food truck is out and about, so if you see the food truck, run up. Contact Mike at 770-483-6228 if you're interested in booking the food truck for your corporate or private event. Tuesday nights, they got team trivia from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Bring your smartest friends and test your trivia knowledge against the best Conyers has to offer. Hey, they're open for dine-in or takeout Monday through Friday from 11 to 9, Saturdays 12 to 9. They're closed on Sunday, which is Lord's Day, dude. Another fine sponsor of Radio Labyrinth is LDI Repro Printing. Do you have commercial or residential construction printing needs? Well, what are you waiting for? Contact LDI Repro Printing of Athens. They've been in Athens, Georgia since 2005. With fast turnaround and affordable prices. Call 706-316-9366 or email them at athens@ldiline.com.
Guys, are you reading the online comments?
Gotta read some of these comments.
I'm loving your guys' comments.
You're reading your own comments?
Yeah, they're really good. I worked hard on them.
The secret is, don't read the comment card.
We're going to read your comments. We love your comments. We always do a couple of polls on our YouTube page. Dustin puts some up. And the most recent ones were about revivals and King of the Hill. King of the Hill Season 14, first impression. Coming in with 18%. In third place was just okay so far. 36% said haven't watched yet. And 45% said better than expected. And I'm in that group, the 45%. I love it. And then we talked about other shows that could be revived and which revival would you actually watch. And in fourth place at 6%, sorry, Jeff, was Sliders. In second place,
nobody watched it when it was on either. So
that tracks.
Yeah.
Married with Children at third place at 12%. Freaks and Geeks 24% at number 2, and then Aged Up Sopranos at 59%. So that's pretty cool.
We didn't throw Seventh Heaven in there.
I only got room for 4 options on the poll.
I bet you I would have won.
It was Sliders or Seventh Heaven, and I knew Jeff would give me shit if Sliders wasn't in there.
I bet you I would have won.
It probably would have.
Seventh Heaven will only do well if they have the dad in it from jail. We talked about that. You got to have.
Yeah, he just zooms in.
Yeah. Hey, how you guys doing? Fuck you, Dad. Your comments on YouTube. Please feel free to leave us comments. Have fun. Pick on us. It's free to do so. So, Christopher Blue says the show that needs a reboot is The Critic. That show from the 90s. It was so good. I don't disagree. I thought they were going to do that, or they did do that, didn't they?
No,
they were talking about trying to do it because I remember us talking about it a few years ago.
I would love a reboot of The Critic. That show was fun.
Yeah.
Fuxi says, Howard Stern was the soundtrack of my youth. So many great memories. Sam Kinison getting drunk on air and Howard staying on late into Meg Griffin's shift. Meg coming on screaming that the studio reeked of Sam's women, and then Joan Rivers calling in the next day to confront Howard about Sam eating bad Chinese food excuse. The U.S. Open Source Tournament, butt bongo fiesta, sigh. He also said maybe one day soon Tucker will be able to afford to put the U, C, and E on the shirt. And that's because last week I wore my blue Tucker shirt that's just TKR. And I wore it today, and that's why I have the sweatshirt on, because I didn't want to think I don't have, more than one shirt. Christopher Coker says, how many cards did you get on Valentine's Day in third grade, Tim? I was talking about my third grade embarrassing thing that happened to me. I always thought that was mean as well, because there was always that one unpopular kid that only got one from the teacher. Well, I don't think they allowed that. Everybody.
Yeah, they stopped doing that, and it had to be like everybody at least got one.
Yes.
And then they started selling those packs. So it had 26 in the pack, and so every kid could get one of the same.
Right.
I choose you, Lisa.
Funniest.
Choose you.
Yeah. The funniest part of that episode is, Chief Wiggum is watching that take place. When they make up at the end and they're swinging, and he gets the all points bulletin about the riot, and he goes, "Not tonight."
This week on Text Impressions by Tim, we're going to go with Mr. Mackey, okay?
This one comes from Jeff.
Working with Dean Cain at ICE as well. It's kind of like when you catch a kid chewing gum in class, okay? At first you're like, okay. But then you realize he's Superman, and suddenly the whole detention thing gets really weird, okay?
This one is from Lizzie.
Yeah, so Superman, you can't just fly the detainees back to their home countries, okay? There's paperwork, okay? And the Department of Homeland Security says if you don't fill out the forms correctly, you're going to get a stern talking to, okay?
And Dustin. Now, we also need to open this up to Patreon members.
Yeah.
And we would love it if you contribute. Dustin's is...
Superman, okay? Dude's out here wraparound sunglasses thinking he's saving America, okay? When the only thing he's protecting is a spot at the Golden Corral buffet, okay? I swear if this guy had any more washed up energy, he'd be in the laundromat, okay? Okay.
All right, let's do some plugs. No Trambles this week, but usually every week I do a Trambles episode, which is just me talking or doing goofy voices. And, the America Right Now Today podcast with me, and that's me with 6 E's. So look for that in your Radio Labyrinth audio RSS feed. I do a radio show every Saturday on WSB Radio. I guess this week is John Zaller from Atlanta Exhibition Hub talking about the new bubble experience that's going to be at the Chambly place. That place is cool. And they're going to be doing a dinosaur thing there, too, so I'm going to go to that. So you can check that out 7 p.m. If you're in Atlanta, or if you want to download the WSB Radio app, you can do it there. Yeah, if you want a crappy gift, you can go to cameo.com/ what's my username, Dustin? You always seem to remember. Is it T. Andrews ATL?
Yes.
Okay, that's where you can find it. And I'll do a cameo for you. And we should get everybody involved in that. And I bet you Lizzie could do some good ones. Jeff could just say hi and do some good ones. And Dustin.
Hey, that's my purse. I don't know you.
Yeah, there you go. And Dustin will take off his shirt.
No, I'll do my Morgan Freeman. Andy Dufresne.
That's it for 10 minutes. Andy Dufresne.
No, it's just the people that call in, they just have to ask for Andy Dufresne.
Yeah. Andy Dufresne here. Hey, if you would like to become a Radio Labyrinth Patreon member, just go to patreon.com/Tim Andrews. I had an idea I wanted to bring up, and we'll just do it live on the show. What if we copied one of our favorite podcasts and just did a base $5 option? And for that $5 option, you got to interact with us on Patreon, which I need to be better about, but we do a lot more there now. You can contribute to some of the bits we do during the show, and then we just keep the $25 executive producer level. So you guys think about what you think about that. It might be easier. I don't know. I think that Frank and those guys over there, they got a good thing going. Obviously, they'll have other tiers and stuff, but I just think it's nice. Nice. And you feel free to weigh in now. You don't have to if you don't want to, so whatever. Okay.
That's a good idea.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Speaking of Patreon, the executive producer level is exactly what it sounds like. You are an executive producer. You produce this show, and you get a credit every week. And I want to say thank you to our producers. That is $25. You get a t-shirt when you sign up and other things. John Allen, Matt Carter, Chris Chandler, Mike D, Jim Fortner, Roby Neely, Jeff Peterson, Tim Slayton, and Brian and Chelsea Smith. Please remember to like, rate, and review us on Spotify or YouTube or wherever you consume this podcast, and always leave comments. We'd love to see them and read them. And if you're an audio-only listener, please, just for the fun of it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It really helps out. And Dustin, by the way, does a great job, and I think you should watch it. Because it's not just us babbling, it's a lot of clips and fun stuff like that. So, we're going to be trying out a new sponsor pretty soon. And I want to say thank you to Jamie Bendel of The Punchline. We're going to be having comedians on the show as we can book them. I think our first one is going to be Greg Warren, and that'll be in a couple of weeks. You know, Greg Warren, he has a couple of specials on YouTube right now, and he's also on the Nate Land channel doing his own podcast with some other guys, which I will verify what it is so I don't sound stupid when I bring it up.
Keep it canon.
They say all good things come to an end.
What's that got to do with this show?
Lost in the radio.